Hi, everybody. This is going to be a getting started right call, but it's actually in webinar form because I have come to realize that everyone on my team is so busy building their business, which is totally awesome, that sometimes we just don't make the time in the first week, first 2 weeks to do a getting started right call. And I totally get it. We are all busy moms and we are trying to multitask our lives, and having someone hounding you asking if we can get together and have a phone conversation sometimes just seems like too much. So um, ideally, I would love to do that with you, and we can do that anytime. But this webinar is going to kind of go over the basics that are really, really vital information to get you started, because I really want everyone that wants to, that has some really amazing goals and amazing why set out. I really want you to be able to get started right and have the information that's really important to sort of gear you in the right direction. So that's what this call is about. I've made some slides, so I'm going to kind of go away and we're going to follow along with the slides that I've made. And please just maybe take a few notes. Most importantly, write down questions as you have them, and then you can message me. Ideally, if we were talking on the phone, you would just ask as I was talking, but just write down your questions as I'm going and then message them to me, and I will answer them for you, because some of this stuff does get a little confusing, and just know that you don't have to understand everything completely today. That is not what this is about. It's just kind of to plant the seeds, to let you know the direction that you need to be heading if you want to achieve those goals. And hopefully if I'm your upline or your upline has talked to you about your why. Like, why do you want to become a coach? It's beyond helping people. That is definitely what we want to do. That's why we're all here. We have the desire to help other people on their health and fitness journeys. That's sort of the initial reason why you sign up as a coach. But don't feel bad if your why is a little bit bigger than that. I mean, and your why will change as time goes on. But if your why is, I just don't want to work anymore, I want to stay home with my kids, that's cool. Like, that's awesome. You should have something like that. My why was similar to that when I started. I definitely wanted to help people. I felt like I was doing that anyways. I wanted the discount on Shakeology, so that was a no-brainer. And I also had some deeper goals. My husband's business was failing, and I really had this dream of letting him not have to work there anymore, like not have to do that, not feel obligated to stay there, that we would have enough income coming in that he could make the decision to do whatever he wanted. He's sort of been in a business, I feel that he's kind of had to stay there when he hasn't wanted to, and I wanted to give him that option, and that's come to be for us in as little as a year and a little bit. That has happened for us, and it's all because of this business. 100% because of it. So if you have some deeper whys, they're totally possible, and I'm here to sort of give you the initial steps that you need to know to get you there. One thing I will caution you with is it takes consistency and it takes time. This did not happen overnight. However, it does get going fairly quickly, that you can see, okay, you know what, if we multiply this by 10, and I can see this stuff happening for me. I can see myself firing my boss. I can see myself going on trips this year. I can see myself, whatever your why is, that's awesome. And if you haven't thought about it yet, take some time to think about it and dig a little bit deeper, go one layer beyond, I want to help people. That's what everyone says to me at the beginning. And I said the same thing to my coach, Amy. I want to help people, but it's one layer beyond that. Tell me, or you can definitely message me your why. Sometimes that's so therapeutic just to write it out, and it's like a goal. It's like, okay, I wrote it, I sent it to Michelle or my upline. that's happening now, man. Like, I wrote it, that's happening. And maybe it won't happen in 6 months, but I'm telling you, it will happen. And I'm here to help all of you. So that's enough of that. I can get on tangents all the time. I'm sorry. I want to make this as short as possible. It's not really quick. So take 15 minutes one day and watch some of it, and 15 minutes another day. Just try and get this watched in your first couple weeks of the business, because there is some information that's pretty important right at the beginning. So let's get going. I'm going to share my screen, and we'll go on from here. This is going to look a little weird for a minute, so bear with me. Okay, so as I said, this is our Team Fitnique Let's Get Started Right call. So as I said before, we would lots of times do this on the phone, but we're gonna just do this like this, so we can all watch on our own time, and stop and watch and feed our kids in between and whatever. So what is a coach? Just let me get rid of this stuff here. Okay, what is a coach? You know what? We are just regular people who really love other people. As I said earlier, we are just everyday people on our own health and fitness journeys, and we have had maybe some success in reaching some goals, or we have just started on our journey and we're looking for accountability. But we are just regular people. We're not fitness instructors. We're not nutritionists. I like to think of myself as a cheerleader. I'm just a cheerleader helping people. I spent a lot of time before I was a coach online looking for recipes and what have you. And now I do the same thing. I don't do anything less or more, but I share it with people. I just share my stuff with people now. So it's pretty, it hasn't necessarily increased my time of what I was doing before. I'm just sharing it now with people in my groups. We are, a coach runs a social media-based business. Oh, of course, my phone's gonna ring. Sorry, we'll just let that ring and we'll keep going. So it's a business that you can fuel through social media. You don't have to, though. You know what? There's still the good old-fashioned talking to people out in public. Phones, that's amazing that we could still use phones. But I would say the best way to build your business quickly is to be on some social media platform, whether that's Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or, Pinterest. There is so many different platforms you can use. You just have to find what is your love. Find one that you like, or you're already on, or you want to learn more about, and run with it. I chose Facebook, and don't try and get into too many at once. Just choose one and go for it. We love uplifting. We love encouraging and supporting others for change. We want to change ourselves. We want the accountability, and we just have this strong desire and love to encourage other people while they're doing it. Coaches run monthly challenge groups, test groups, or focus groups. So those can be all different kinds of things. Free groups, groups that everyone's using the same program. I'm just running right now a size test group because it's my first one ever. So I haven't perfected that one yet, and I'm just doing the program for the first time as well. So that I call a test group. But you want to make sure you're running one of those a month, and ideally it's with new people in it all the time. So you're always getting new people into your life, using the programs, and that's how you're going to build your business, meeting new people, helping new people, and carrying on like that. A coach builds a tribe of like-minded people. For myself, we are basically a women's network, and that, I have to tell you, is what it's become. The people on my team are, some of the closest people in my life now. We are a tribe. We are girl bosses, and we just want to make this big so we can live our lives by design. So that's your ultimate goal, is building a tribe of people that are like you and that you can relate to and that you want to spend time with. This tribe helps other people get healthy and fit and confident. All of these things help you build your tribe. A coach is their own boss. You, as of right now, you get to call yourself a CEO because you are the CEO of your business. This is your business, not my business. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you and guide you and, lead you on a path that I've taken. But this is your own business. So if you want to try something different, then you should, because this is your thing. Only you can make the decisions about your own business. You are the CEO of this company, and it is one amazing ride, is all I can guarantee you, if you are consistent and you put the time in. But this is your deal. I am only here to help you, and I'm always here to help you. I love helping you. I love watching the women on my team thrive. It is just like the best thing ever. So I'm always here to help you. Don't ever be afraid to reach out, but you are your own boss. This is your thing. You are now part of the most amazing tribe. Team Fitnique is filled with many different people, many different women coming from all different places. Most of us have kids, but some of us don't. Some of us are career women. Some of us are stay-at-home moms. Some of us are in our 50s. Some of us are in our 20s. Like, it's filled with just the most amazing women who all bring different things. And we are a team. It is your own, you are your own boss, but the great thing about this is there's a team element to it as well. So you get to make all your own decisions about where you're taking your business, but the perfect, amazing thing about this is you have all these people behind you helping you create income, but also helping you with ideas. I mean, our team runs groups together. We bounce ideas off together. If one person learns this, we share it on our team page, and you'll have already seen some of that. But you are now part of the most amazing family, and we are so excited to have you. How and where do we start? So, of course, I know how overwhelming this can be. It is crazy how overwhelming this whole thing can be in the first few weeks. But this is why I'm doing this call. It's to try and break things down for you. So your top 3 goals during your first 30 days as a coach is start a challenge group. So we want to basically make a grand opening statement on whatever social media platform you're on, or send out an email to some people and tell them what you're doing and invite them to a group. So it could be a free accountability group. It could be your private support page. It could be an actual challenge group where everyone's using, say, the 21-day fix challenge pack. It can be any of those things, but in your first 30 days, you want to set that goal. You want to announce what you're doing, and you want to set a date for your free focus test, whatever type of challenge group. And you want to invite people to it. And then it doesn't matter if it's you and one other person. That is awesome. That is a challenge group. That is an accountability group. You know what? If there's only one person, that's no big deal. My first group only had 3 of us, so not a big deal. That is a group. You're helping whoever is there. You want to try and hit Success Club, and that's either by retailing products or sponsoring some new coaches. And your next thing in your first 30 days is to try to advance to the Emerald rank, which means you're going to sponsor 2 new active coaches. What is a challenge group? So we've gone over that a little bit. A challenge group is a big, happy fitness family who you support on their way back to their best health. At the same time, you are being supported and held accountable to your own goals. It's a win-win. And I can't tell you how true that is. I know I would have gained my weight back if I had not become a coach. The groups that we run, as you're supporting other people, are the best accountability you could ever find. So if you are still in the middle of your journey, don't fear. The challenge group will keep you on track, absolutely. So how do we get to this challenge group? Like, where do we find the people? How do we do this? You want to first build a list. Take a piece of paper or a document on your computer and write down every single person's name that you know. I don't mean write down everyone you think is interested in fitness or you think needs to lose weight or whatever. I want you to write a list of every single person you know. Go on Facebook, go through your friends on Facebook, write this list down. Get at least 100 names on this list and invite them. Invite them to join you in your challenge group, in your private group, whatever it is, invite them. Craft a message and invite them. And don't let fear get in the way. Don't ever let fear get in the way. You're going to get hundreds of no's throughout this. I love no's. The more no's I get means the closer I am to a yes. And every time someone says no, they are just, it's not right now. It doesn't mean no, it's not right now. And my coach used to tell me that, and I can't tell you how true it is. I had people say no so much in the beginning, and I would get so discouraged. Well, all of those people now have done my program. Some of them are my best coaches. So don't be discouraged by no. Don't let fear get in your way. One message that I sent out a ton when I first started was, hey, Stacy, this is what I'm doing now. You've probably seen all my posts on my Facebook page. I know it's crazy. I didn't think I would ever do anything like this either, but I'm having so much fun helping people reach their goals, and it's keeping me accountable because, you know how hard I have worked. So I'm starting this challenge group or whatever, my private support group, and I was wondering if you knew anyone that might be interested in joining me. So you're not asking Stacy. You're not saying, Stacy, I think you're a little heavy. Would you mind joining I think you need to join my challenge group. You're not saying that at all. You're actually just asking her if she happens to know anyone. And you know what that does? That usually gets you 2 people, because it gets Stacy and it also gets a friend of hers as well. So that's a message that I've sent. If you go into the files section on our Team Fit Meek page, there's tons of files in there, and I know that might get overwhelming, but I have posted tons of my scripts that I actually use day in and day out. So look for those and use them. Anything that's posted there, use. Anything you see on my pages, use. You're free to use whatever. Share your story on social media or in your private group, whatever you've decided to use as your platform. Share your story. Tell people what's happening with you. Be unapologetically you. Don't be someone else. Don't copy my story. Don't copy your upline story. Be you, because you are going to find people that are just like you. And that's the name of the game in this business. Find people like you by sharing your story. They will be watching. They may not approach you right away, but they will be watching and listening, and they will be encouraged by your words. So always share. I always say what we do is share and care. What is Success Club? So Success Club is basically helping 3 new people a month. That's what that looks like. It's selling 3 challenge packs. You hit Success Club 5 just by selling 3 of our challenge packs. And most of you will be familiar with challenge packs because I'm sure you bought one yourself, either prior to signing up as a coach when you started in a challenge group or when you signed up as a coach. So you want to sell and you want to help 3 people get fit a month, and that gets you to Success Club 5. Your goal should be Success Club 5 every month. But hey, why would any of us stop at 5? Let's make it 10. Success Club 10 is another benchmark. If you are just sort of looking at this business to get you a little bit of extra money or, take your family on a couple trips a year, then Success Club 5 is an awesome benchmark to hit every month. If you are looking to make this your income and somehow replace a job or really want to take this far, then you want to make your goal Success Club 10 every month or higher. It's a good benchmark. If you look at the top leaders, they have always made Success Club 10. It's a simple system for success. I mean, it is just laid out so well for us that if you do that every single month consistently, then you will be on your way to living your life by your own design. So challenge packs are worth 2 Success Club points. So every time you sell a challenge pack, no matter what, it's worth 2 Success Club points. So challenge packs are when you get a program and a 30-day supply of Shakeology. And oftentimes I will tell people that it also includes a spot in one of my challenge groups. So I actually have 2 challenge groups running a month, one at the beginning, one at the end. I just always like to have somewhere for people to go when they buy a challenge pack. You also get Success Club points for every new Shakeology order that is placed on Home Direct. So Home Direct is basically auto ship. I don't like to be tricky or sneaky with my customers. I tell them that they're going to be shipped again. Most people are just like, that's awesome. I don't have to fiddle around with calling the company. It's just going to show up at my doorstep. I love that. I also give them all the directions on how to cancel the auto ship. When you purchase a challenge pack, your Shakeology is automatically on auto ship. You don't have a choice. So I always in my challenge groups tell people, okay, 30 days from when you placed your order, you are going to be shipped out and charged another shipment of Shakeology. It's just going to show up on your doorstep. If you don't want that, here is what you should do. Call customer service or email them. Tell them that you want to cancel your order, and you'll get an email back confirming that they've got it and you're good to go. So, but a new Shakeology order will get you Success Club points as well. You want to hit Success Club your first 3 full months as a coach, because you get prizes. Success Club is so much fun. I mean, it is the best part about this business, I think, because you win so many awesome things. So if you hit Success Club the first full 3 months as a coach, you will earn a free ticket. Hey, I spelled ticket wrong. Oh well. Ticket to Nashville Summit 2016. And I just came back from Nashville and it was so amazing. It put a fire in me like nothing else ever has in my life. So you want to get there. If you hit Success Club your first month, you get a private call with Carl Deichler. It is recorded, but he is an amazing speaker and he will just give you so many tips in that call. And if you, as I said, if you hit it for your 3 full months, so you have to just hit Success Club 5, 3 months in a row, and you're going to earn your ticket to Nashville and you're going to join us. And I would love that. If you hit Success Club 5 or 10, every month you get some prize. It's crazy, like shirts and, oh my gosh, we got a Beachopoly game, so Monopoly, but Beachbody version. We've had books, we've personal development books, we've had cups and mugs and bobbleheads, and I mean, so much fun. Honestly, it's the best thing. I love picking up the mail. There's always something from Beachbody in there. Success Club, truthfully though, is a benchmark for your thriving business. If you are hitting like that, as I said, you are starting your thriving business. It's so important. And beyond that, our challenge packs are the whole platform for our vision. If people are doing the fitness program, following the nutrition plan, and drinking Shakeology, and they're getting our support in a challenge group, it is the recipe for success. Your customers are going to have success, and then they are going to want to join us on this mission and help more people. We want to help people. We want to end this trend of obesity in our countries. So if you are giving them this system, they're going to get there, and then they're going to want to join us. And then that's just the domino effect of how this can get so big and so amazing for so many different reasons. The one last thing that I have to say is Success Club, earning Success Club for the year gets you a chance to go on the Success Club trip. And I was lucky enough to earn it last year. We went to Cancun. And they freaking treated my husband and I like a rock star. I'm not kidding you. There was 3,000 people there from Beachbody, and it was the most amazing 4 days of my life. Not only did I get to meet my team and spend 4 days with them, but I mean, honestly, you were treated so, so well. The Success Club coming up for 2016, my family will be on. It's a cruise in March. They have a Royal Caribbean cruise ship rented just for us. Only Beachbody people on that ship, and we'll be visiting 4 different islands. So Success Club is so amazing in so many different ways, as you can tell. The next thing is, what is an Emerald Coach? So this is your something else that I would love you all to hit in the first 30 days, because it's the first rank advancement in our sort of system, and it gets you a lot of stuff. It gets you a lot of I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're going somewhere, you're headed in the right direction, and you're getting and gaining the tools that you need to make this a really great business. So what it means is to sponsor 2 new active coaches in your downline. I highly recommend one of those active coaches being your spouse or a close family member. What it means to be active means that they have to be purchasing something basically every single month. So an order of Shakeology is usually what happens. And if you're signing up your spouse, everyone's like, oh, well, what do I don't want 2 orders of Shakeology. And you don't have to have 2 orders of Shakeology. What I do, I mean, we all drink it in my family, so we actually do need the 2 orders. And I actually get another box of samples every month too, to be able to give people samples of Shakeology that are interested in it but aren't ready to make the commitment. So that's something that you can do with your spouse's account. What you need is 50 PV points to remain active. So Shakeology is 90 PV points, so that's actually high. There's a lot of other things you can get through Beachbody that are worth 50 PV points. And if you want some more information on that, just send me a message and I'll lead you in the right direction. Where are you going to get that other coach? I know you're thinking that. Well, it's never too early to make a list of your dream team. It's never too early to think about the people you know that you would love to be on your team, helping end the trend of obesity. So make a list. I do this basically the beginning of every month. Who do I think would be an amazing person to add to my team? Most of the time, those people come from my challenge groups. They're people that are loving the program, loving Shakeology, and I could see them really motivating and supporting other people. One thing that I didn't do when I started was I was so nervous and shy about sharing this opportunity. Don't be afraid to share this. If it has been amazing for you, if you are loving what it's doing in so many different ways, share it. Share it on your platform and share it when you're talking with people. You know, you're excited about something. This is a real deal. There's nothing scammy or yucky about this business. So share it with people. You never know who you're going to inspire, and you never know who you are going to encourage to join you. The benefits of being an Emerald Coach, and these are pretty huge, and this is why some of it's confusing and hard to understand. So some of it you just kind of have to trust me that this is the thing to do, because it gets confusing. But the benefits are, if you are an Emerald Coach, Beachbody is going to give you free customers and free leads. You do have to reach Success Club 5 or 10 as well to get these leads. If you reach Success Club 5, you will get free customer leads. So that means one day you're going to wake up and look in your Coach Online office, and you're going to see somebody's name as a customer that you don't know. I encourage you to reach out to them, email them, tell them that you're their free coach and you want to support them along the way. They haven't bought anything yet, so they're just fishing around. So you need to build a relationship with them and see what their needs are. If you reach Success Club 10, you'll not only get free leads, but now you're going to get free customers. So these are people that have actually bought Shakeology, and you're going to get that commission. You're going to get 25% on that sale, and you're going to have the ability to reach out to them and ask them to join a challenge group or whatever. Your team Once you become Emerald, your team is now going to start team cycle bonuses. This is so hard to understand. This is where you need to trust me. But you are going to start banking all of those personal volume points that you're making and coaches underneath you are making. You're not the only person that adds coaches to your downline. Your upline coach also adds coaches, and this is where we become a team. So every single person that you see underneath you, if you're looking in your Coach Online office at your graphical genealogy tree, everyone underneath you, you're going to see some names that you don't even know. You're like, where the heck did this person come from? So they're not your personally sponsored coach, but they are a coach in your downline. So whatever they are doing, if they are selling, if they're getting Shakeology themselves, maybe that's all they're doing. They're just a discount coach. They just wanted the discount on Shakeology and they're plopped into your downline. Those 90 PV points, personal volume points, are now included in your team cycle bonus. And this is a call for another day. I will explain this more as we go along, but team cycle bonus is where it's at. Right now, for myself, a year and a few months into this, my retail sales make about a quarter of my weekly income. My team cycle bonus is where the majority of my income comes from. And right now we're in August, and I don't say this number to brag or anything because I am not like that, and I'm not really about the money part of it, but it's just a good thing for everyone to know. My paychecks right now weekly are between $1,500 and $2,000. My retail, so all the products that I've sold, make about a quarter of that amount. So the team cycle bonus is where the rest of that amount is coming from. So that's coming from my downline, all the coaches on my team. So that's where we become this big team, and what you're doing is helping other people, and what other people are doing is helping you. So it's really important to get to Emerald, because at an Emerald stage, Emerald rank, all of those personal volume points are saved. They're banked. You get them forever. If you're just a coach before Emerald, right now, none of you are Emerald. So right now, all those personal volume points that are happening, they just go away every week. They aren't banked. So that's why it's important to get to that Emerald rank, even just for that. And of course, you see all the fun little posts on my page on Thursdays or whenever. First rank advancement, it is huge, and it is so fun to get recognized for that. It is truly the start of your amazing business. I know you'll probably have questions about that, and please just message me and we can get further into detail. This is when a call is sometimes good, because we can actually have some questions answered right then. So I'm just going to quickly show you the graphical genealogy in your trees, or in your Coach Online office. So you would go to your Coach Online office, My Business tab, and then go to the genealogy tree. So here you can see what it looks like. It's kind of like a tree with branches and whatever. So you're going to see here, this is the PS means personally sponsored, but there will be other people. So here, Lisa Dietrich is a coach of Terry's. So she is not my personally sponsored coach. However, she adds to my downline. She adds to my tree. So I know that's confusing, but that just gives you a quick overview of the tree. The other part that's pretty important to get to all of these goals is what we call 3 vital behaviors. And these are the things that you want to be doing daily. You want to be practicing, putting these into practice daily, and they are going to get you to your goals. And I'm telling you, I maybe thought it was a bit hokey when I first started, but I now realize that this stuff is so important. And first is invite, invite, invite. And we talked about that in the beginning. You need to step away from your fear, and you need to be inviting at least 3 to 5 people a week to either your challenge groups or your personal support page or whatever. And you also really want to start inviting to the coaching opportunity. I know that is so hard, and I know I felt the same way, but you want to really start doing that and get comfortable with it. And again, I have tons of scripts in the file section if you need a starting point as to where to go. Be proof the product works. All that means is do what you're doing. Drink your Shakeology and do your workouts and share about it. Tell people why you're doing that. Share why you love these products and why they're working for you. Personal development. This is personal development. Just listening and watching this webinar is personal development. So reading books, filling yourself up with some goodness every single day will put you in the positive frame mind, your positive mind that is going to help you encourage other people. You want to be in a positive mindset. You want to be confident, and personal development really helps that. The National Wake Up Call is a way to get personal development. I listen to podcasts all the time. Shailene Johnson's podcast, Build Your Tribe. Brendan Bouchard podcast is just amazing for your mind and your spirit and your confidence. Darren Daly, I get those into my email all the time. Girl Boss is a book. The Compound Effect, GoPro, all of these are amazing examples of personal development. 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, just make sure you're doing something. So just to finish off, I know I'm trying to rush through this back part, but important numbers and important startup tasks. The National Wake Up Call is 11 a.m. every Monday. I never listen to it then. I just never seem to be able to get there. The replay, I have downloaded the podcast app on my phone. And if you go into iTunes, search Team Beachbody Podcast, the best thing about that is all of the podcasts from years and years all of the calls, all of the National Wake Up Calls are on there. So you can download them all. I swear to God, I've listened to all of them about 3 or 4 times. Wednesday night at 11:59 is payday. That is our weekly cycle ends. So if you are sort of needing 2 active coaches to keep your emerald rank for next week, you have to make sure at Wednesday, 11:59, you've got 2 active coaches. If one is inactive, you will drop down to coach for the next week until the next Wednesday. And payday, you'll learn how much you make. For Canadians, of course, everything's direct deposit. So you make sure you set that up in your Coach Online office. And usually it lags about a week behind. So the direct deposit will go in the next week. All Canadian documents need to be filled out before you will receive any commissions. So you need to go to your Coach Online office. You'll be sent an email with the forms after you sign up as a coach. Go into your Coach Online office, and underneath your Success Club box is a little tab that says Canadian Documents. Click on that and scroll down until you find the Web 8 BEN form, and there's an example there as well. The first part of the form, you fill out your information, and the foreign tax number is your SIN number. The second part of the form, you need to fill out word for word what is on that example. Word for word, don't change it, just fill that out and you're good to go. Apparently you can now take a picture of that and send that to I forget where you send this back to, customer service. I don't know. It'll say in your email. Or you can obviously print out the pages and then scan them back to them. Right now, I know you're probably feeling overwhelmed. The best place for you to go is to head to your Coach Online office, head to the Coach Training Academy. It's under your news and training in your Coach Online office. There's so much information there, and there you can take things slow. You can read through the documents, you can read them over and over again, but there all the information is housed. Our team, our Upline True Team Rise Up, so that's basically my team, my coach Amy's team, but it's our upline and we lean on them a lot. They will be starting a Coach Basics at the beginning of every month. So that's just a little bit more in-depth look at the business. It teaches you about social media platforms, just a whole bunch of stuff. So if you would like to join the next Team Basics group, please reach out to me. And lastly, we are always here for you. Always. Please don't ever be afraid to message myself. You can call me, whatever. I'm always here for you. And whoever your upline is, they are as well. But know that if they're busy, you can always contact me. Friend me on Facebook, Michelle Moore File. Friend me on Facebook so we can always connect. And my husband, Terry, I have his phone number there too, because if you can't reach me, you can always reach one of us. Coach Relations, if you have questions, concerns, just call Coach Relations and they will help you out. And if you need info fast, if you can't get a hold of me, I do actually run a salon and spa as well. So I'm a hairstylist half-time. So I sometimes am at work with a client and can't get to you as fast as you need me. Always check the FAQ in your Coach Online office. So log into Team Beachbody, log into your Coach Online office, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to see this tiny little word that says FAQ. Click on that and type in your search, whatever you're searching for. And hopefully you can find the answer if you need something really quick. You can always post on our Team Fit Nique page as well. There's usually someone around that sees that can help you out, or will try and help you out anyways. So that kind of, I know that's really quick going through everything, but that kind of gives you the basics for your getting started right. Again, I would love to talk to you all in person on the phone. I know that's not always possible. I'm always free all day Monday, all day Friday, and I'm also free Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings to talk. So reach out to me if you ever want to have a conversation on the phone so we can go a little bit more in depth with all of this information, and we can keep you moving forward so you're moving your business the way you want to. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope I didn't go too long, and we'll see you on the board.